Rumored to be one of the next biggest airdrops in crypto history is Eclipse, and in this video we'll provide you with a fully comprehensive airdrop tutorial for the Eclipse network and its potential upcoming token. Nonetheless, nothing in this video is financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Do not invest in anything you can't afford to lose. Use a burner wallet for extra security and always conduct your own research. Before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button to support our channel and stay up to date with the latest crypto guides, reviews, news, technical analysis and so much more. Friends, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially on the Eclipse website, which is eclipse.xyz. We have got the official X page, which is at EclipseFND. Give them a follow and turn on the notification bells to stay up to date with everything regarding their network. And of course, the potential upcoming token, which in my opinion, I think is definitely confirmed. Why do I say this? Well, there are multiple reasons, but one primary reason is the Eclipse Foundation. Now, whenever a protocol on network ever sets up a foundation, we know a governance token is coming. Here it says the Eclipse Foundation will be responsible for the growth and governance decentralization of the Eclipse protocol. On X, Eclipse FND will continue to serve as the hub for all developments and updates within the Eclipse ecosystem community. But in addition, Eclipse Labs is excited to launch a new X account, labs_Eclipse. Eclipse Labs will continue as the software development and research company powering the technology behind the Eclipse blockchain. So, guys, you can very simply follow labs_Eclipse over on X as well to stay up to date with their governance, of which I'm going to personally do. This is a primary reason as to why I believe there is going to be an airdrop. However, there are many other reasons as to why I believe this. Now, in this video, the primary focus is to show you how to qualify for the Eclipse airdrop, of which in my opinion, I think this is probably going to be one of the biggest airdrops of 2025. I believe that this airdrop will probably be conducted at the end of 2025, probably in Q3 or Q4, and therefore we have a few months in order to qualify. Now, in this video, we're going to be stacking up the transactions. We're going to be building that volume. We're going to be interacting with as many decentralized applications and utilizing as many products and features that Eclipse has to offer. Now, guys, in this video, we're also going to be showing you how to qualify for the Layer 3 Solana airdrop as well as other airdrops along the way. Now, Layer 3 is going to be conducting their third airdrop in March of 2025, and I personally believe the first Layer 3 Solana airdrop will probably go hand in hand. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm most likely certain that will happen. So, for those who are looking to maximize on their airdrop rewards, you can come over to Layer 3 Solana, and we are going to be going over to the Eclipse community page, of which we've got a few quests that we can complete, some of which I've completed, some of which have ended and I cannot do right now. However, these quests will guide you in order to use the Eclipse network and interact with applications. So, where do we start off with, my friends? Well, first of all, you're going to need to have a backpack wallet in order to get started on the Eclipse network. If you haven't got a backpack wallet, my friends, then you're going to need to have to set one up. But don't worry if you haven't got one, because we've got a full tutorial which we'll leave in the description down below. So if you want to set that up, guys, it is very simple. It will take you 5 to 10 minutes to set up a backpack wallet and fund it with tokens. However, as you can see in my wallet, if I now switch over to the Eclipse network, you can see that I've got Ethereum, Solana, Turbo ETH, USDC, and other tokens in my wallet. Now, the primary gas token of this network is the Ethereum token, and for those who don't have any Ethereum tokens, you're going to need to have to get ETH into this network in order to use it. Now, this is a layer 2 for Ethereum. However, guys, it is the first Solana virtual machine Ethereum layer 2, which in my opinion is extremely unique and cool. So, how do we get started? Well, on the main website of eclipse.xyz, you can see that it says bridge to Eclipse. When you come over here, guys, it's going to take you over to the main application of the Eclipse network, of which has a bridge, a gas station, tETH, Eclipse scan, and the ecosystem page. Therefore, once you are ready, as you can see, you need to get started with both your wallets. You can use the same backpack wallet if you have ETH tokens in the ETH network. But let's just say, for example, we now wanted to bridge over to the Eclipse network. How would we do so? Well, once you're here, guys, you're going to need to have both of your wallets. You don't actually have to use this route if you don't want to, but say, for example, you choose your Ethereum wallet to get started with. I'm going to choose MetaMask. As you can see, the next step is to use your Eclipse wallet, of which I'm going to use Backpack. Now, like I said, you won't be able to use this network unless you have a Backpack wallet, and therefore, if you have got one, you can continue. So as you can see, we have now got both of our wallets prompted on the Eclipse application. Fantastic. However, you will need to bridge from the Ethereum mainnet, and the Ethereum mainnet does come with hefty gas fees, guys, so you can completely avoid this bridge if you wanted to. However, if you were going to do this, guys, I personally believe you have a bigger and better odds of getting an airdrop if you were to use their native bridge. But don't worry if you don't, guys. However, if you were going to, you could very simply bridge over $15 from Ethereum mainnet over to Eclipse. It's entirely up to you. Or you can very simply switch to the instant mode, of which will enable you to bridge from other alternative networks such as Ethereum, Arbitrum, Abstract, Arbitrum Nova, Avalanche. Guys, you can see where I'm going with this. We've got a huge list of networks which we can use in order to bridge over to Eclipse. So say, for example, guys, we wanted to pick another network. It didn't have to, for example, be the main Ethereum network. We could use Inc, a layer 2 network of which we are trying to qualify for their airdrop as well. And you can watch that tutorial in the description down below. But once you are here, guys, you can very simply choose an amount of ETH to bridge over. It could very simply be around $15. As you can see, I'm just going to very simply click trade, and it is now going to move my assets over from the Inc network in my MetaMask wallet over to the Eclipse network in my Backpack wallet. Fantastic, easy and quick. So if we click confirm, as you can see in 3 seconds, guys, it literally swapped our Ethereum tokens from the Inc chain over to the Eclipse network directly through the Eclipse application. Fantastic. Guys, you can very simply do this back and forth with whichever networks you want. If you want to bridge more over from another layer 2, it is entirely up to you. However, if you go back into your Backpack wallet, you can now see, if we refresh the page, we have got more Ethereum than we once did before. Amazing. Now, if you've got your Ethereum tokens on the Eclipse network, guys, you are officially ready in order to get started with the Eclipse airdrop tutorial. So we know how to bridge with either using the Ethereum mainnet or the instant mode, which I think is a fantastic alternative. You can use this. If you don't want to use the Eclipse application, you can also use protocols such as gas.zip, which we have gone through many times in our YouTube tutorials. As you can see here, we've got the Eclipse mainnet, of which you can move assets from a wide range of different networks, including Abstract, ApeChain, Arbitrum, and so on, guys. All of these different networks here you can bridge assets from over to Eclipse. So basically, guys, whichever method that you want to choose, as long as you've got Ethereum on the Eclipse network, you are good to go. So step 2, after you've bridged over your assets, what now? Well, we've got another feature of which we can move assets over to Eclipse. So on the left hand side, we've got a gas station. And this is simply for those who want to transfer their Sol, USDC or Turbo ETH into Ethereum tokens in order to have them as gas tokens. So you won't actually have to bridge over tokens and then swap them if you don't have Ethereum tokens. You can actually directly transfer your Sol, USDC or Turbo ETH directly into Ethereum tokens. So say, for example, I wanted to switch Sol tokens on the Eclipse network into ETH tokens. I could very simply turn $5 and get $5 worth of gas, which will obviously be Ethereum. So if I wanted to very simply swap my $5 worth of Sol into Ethereum tokens without actually swapping, I click approve, and what it's going to do is, guys, it's going to swap my Sol tokens into ETH so that I can have gas tokens on the Eclipse network. Fantastic. So right now, guys, as you can see, it swapped our Solana tokens into Ethereum tokens. Nonetheless, my friends, the third step of which you can use in order to qualify for their airdrop is the Turbo ETH. Now, what I want to explain is first what Turbo ETH is. Eclipse is launching a unified restaking token, also known as tETH, in partnership with Nucleus. tETH combines the largest yield generating protocols on Ethereum into one easy to use default yield token, aka Turbo ETH. Users can now start earning restaking rewards without the complexity of fragmented liquidity, time, and attention. On-chain users finally have an index LRT token that diversifies its risk and maximizes reward exposure. This is just the beginning of our LRT hub dedicated to simplifying the process of earning rewards for users and unifying liquidity across LRTs. Basically, the tETH mechanisms. Eligible LRT deposits mint tETH on Ethereum mainnet, then bridge to Eclipse via Hyperlane. tETH is an exchange rate bearing token similar to Compound C tokens and Lido's wrapped staked ETH. So the yield and rewards. ETH-based yield increases the exchange rate over time. Non-ETH rewards don't impact the exchange rate. Users claim these separately through a claim interface. Rewards are periodically mapped to holder addresses and remain claimable while holding the asset. So my friends, basically it's very simply a yield token of which you can use on the Eclipse network. As you can see here, I've already got tETH. I've got 0.003, as you can confirm, in my wallet. However, if you wanted to get yourself Turbo ETH, which in my personal opinion, I believe is going to be an airdrop requirement, all you need to do is, as you can see, we've got the Ethereum network selected right now. And down below, we've got the Eclipse network. Now, you can very simply trade your Ethereum directly into Turbo ETH, guys. It's entirely up to you. This method is going to be the most expensive method and obviously the slowest method, of which will take 5 minutes. In order to get the biggest and best airdrop, guys, I personally think this is going to be the best method by using the application directly of minting tETH, which will actually require you to use the Ethereum mainnet, and you won't be able to use Base, Arbitrum, or any other layer 2. So it's entirely up to you if you want to use this method, guys, but I will show you another method, an alternative, which is cheaper and faster for those who want to skip this part. So I'm going to personally skip this because I've already done it already. However, you would very simply just enter an amount and just mint a certain amount of tETH that you are comfortable with and happy with. Nonetheless, the alternative way of getting tETH is by using a decentralized exchange. And we are going to be using Orca, the popular decentralized exchange on Solana and Eclipse. As you can see here, my friends, once you've got your wallet set up, we are on the Eclipse network, and down below we are going to be selecting the tokens that we want to swap. So let's just say, for example, I wanted to swap my USDC tokens, which is going to be the token above. I'm going to be selecting my USDC to swap, and down below is the token I want to swap into. So you can directly swap into Turbo ETH, guys, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap all of my USDC into Turbo ETH by selecting the amount that I want to swap. Let's just say I select the max button, and I'm going to receive $7.84 worth of Turbo ETH. I'm just going to click confirm, and as you can see, my friends, it's just going to execute the trade in a matter of seconds, and we'll receive our Turbo ETH in our backpack wallet. This completely skips the minting step, guys, of which is going to be more expensive because we are using the Ethereum mainnet. Instead, we are directly using a decentralized exchange to swap tokens, and as you can see, we have now swapped our USDC directly into Turbo ETH, and that is exactly how to swap without having to mint. Now, that is the alternative, and that is the route that I'm going to be doing in this video. Like I said, you can mint directly on the platform, and this will probably be the best way of qualifying for the airdrop. However, there are two options, and it is entirely up to you which option you choose. I just wanted to provide you with both. Now, what can we do from here, my friends? Well, the next big step, in my personal opinion, is to use Eclipse's Turbo Tap. What is that? Well, Turbo Tap is their very own game of which they've created, and is a limited time game of which we can use in order to help qualify for the airdrop. So guys, as you can see here, by using the backpack wallet, we get 10% passive grass bonus. Exactly what I'm going to do. Now, my friends, this is going to be a limited time thing, like I said, so the earlier you get in on Turbo Tap, the better off you will be. As you can see here, we just need to go through with these steps. Once you are here, my friends, as you can see on the right hand side, we've got the boosts and we've got the leaderboard section. Now, the leaderboard section is obviously going to show you how much score people have and how much score you have. Obviously, I've got 0 and I'm right at the bottom of the leaderboard because I haven't done anything. On the left, once we go back over to boost, guys, I want to show you that you can get more points by completing more quests, as you can see here. So by using Astral and borrowing $200, you'll be able to get a 10% passive grass increase. Fantastic. Scrolling down, if you finish all 6 levels of Cryptara Conquest, you will get 1 grass per tap. Absolutely fantastic. If you see Orca, keep $200 in a liquidity pool with the T icon. Liquidity progress, out of $200, we've got 0, so we can't get that 10% passive grass increase, but the option is there if you want to do that. Same down here, guys, send 1 blip to 5 different wallets. Moon launch, reach 25,000 points on moon launch. Guys, you can see all of these different quests here of which you can do. It's entirely up to you which ones you want to do. As you can see, we've got the invariant quest of which you need to reach 25,000 points on invariant in order to get a 10% passive grass increase, of which I'm going to show you very shortly. But for now, just to show you how to earn points, very simply, guys, where you see this little ball, you just want to click him, and here Turbo is fed on chain. So preload some ETH to start tapping. You are free to withdraw at any given time. 10,000 clicks will cost you 0.0005 ETH, 50,000 clicks 0.0025, and 100,000 clicks ... So you just click continue, whichever one you want to do, guys. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to do the 10,000 clicks, and once you are ready, my friends, from here all you need to do is, now that you've got your clicks, you can just very simply click around the image, and as you can see, we've got the 111111111 popping up. So I'm just going to basically do this, guys, as long as possible. Obviously, I'm not just going to do this all day long in front of the camera because it will just be very annoying, but in your own time, just click away, just click away, just click away, and whenever you want to withdraw your ETH, you can very simply click withdraw, and it will take a few seconds. However, you can see the multiplier down below. You can see the passive grass of which we are earning. The following assets on Eclipse earn passive grass: ETH, SOL, USDC, USDT, Turbo ETH, TIA, Staked TIA, APX ETH, and Easy SOL. So if you have any of those assets, guys, on Eclipse, you are able to earn passive grass. For me, I do have some of those assets, but I don't know why it's not generating any grass right now. However, I've got 85 grass, as you can see in the top left corner, and you just very simply want to complete as many quests in the boost section in order to earn more grass per tap. But friends, that is very simply Turbo Tap in a nutshell. I will leave this in the description down below. If you have any friends that you want to invite as well, you can invite your friends because they will need a referral code in order to join. So I'm going to be able to send you guys 3 different referral codes. If you can't get in with the referral codes, if you are able to create one yourself and drop it in the comment section down below of this video, you will be helping out the fellow community members. Nonetheless, moving on to the next step of qualifying for the Eclipse Airdrop, guys. We just very simply want to go through the Eclipse ecosystem, of which I will also leave in the description down below. You will find many protocols such as decentralized exchanges, borrowing and lending protocols, domain name services protocols, games, and so on. As you can see here, we've got popular bridges such as Hyperlane, so you can bridge to and from different networks. We've got Relay as well, of which we've got an airdrop tutorial in our YouTube channel, and you can find that in our crypto airdrops playlist. Here, guys, you are able to send to and from multiple different networks, whether that is Eclipse or any other network. Say, for example, we wanted to now bridge from Eclipse over to the base network. We can very simply use this Relay platform in order to bridge our Ethereum tokens from the Eclipse network over to the base network in my MetaMask wallet. So very simply, guys, I'm just going to do this as a simple guide. I'm not telling you to do this, but this is just another transaction that you can do in order to stack up that volume and help yourself with an airdrop. Now, this is going to help you qualify for the Relay airdrop as well, so why not do a few in one? I personally think it is a nice way of getting ourselves some airdrops. So I'm just going to very simply swap it from Eclipse network over to the base network. That is another transaction. Guys, you can very simply utilize the ecosystem however you mean. But one protocol I think is worthy of using is the invariant protocol, because as we know, we've also got a quest over on Turbo Tap, which if you see down here, by achieving 25,000 points on invariant, we'll get a nice 10% passive grass increase, which will of course increase the amount of grass that we earn from the tokens that we have of ETH, SOL, USDC, USDT, Turbo ETH, and so on. But going back over to invariant, my friends, all you very simply need to do is stack up the points of which you will see in the top right corner. So the more you swap, the more you provide liquidity, the more points you will earn. In the future, we'll be providing you with a full invariant airdrop tutorial. Nonetheless, all you want to do is use this platform to swap as much as you possibly can. I'm just going to swap $8.86 from SOL into ETH. Very simple, and as you can see, guys, it would just take a few seconds to conduct this transaction. And yes, this is a nice little transaction of which we'll get 0.1 points. We'll get some volume stacked up on the Eclipse network, help us with our transactional count, and this is going to help us for multiple airdrops along the way. Now, I didn't earn that many points, guys, obviously, but obviously the more that you conduct in terms of volume, the more that you will earn in the future. So guys, that is very simply invariant. We've shown you how to bridge from the Eclipse network. We've shown you how to swap through multiple platforms such as Orca and of course the invariant DEX. We've shown you Turbo Tap, and there are so many other applications, all of which you can find either on the Eclipse mainnet hub or through directly the ecosystem page, which there are many applications to use. Guys, this network is growing day by day, and in my personal opinion, this could very well be one of the largest layer 2 networks out there, because it is both utilizing the Ethereum network and the Solana network. If this does happen to be one of the biggest airdrops of 2025, guys, we are going to be hosting a beautiful giveaway, considering if obviously we get a nice airdrop ourselves. Now, my friends, in my personal opinion, I really do think it is going to be a nice airdrop. They have got a unique ecosystem, they have got some unique protocols, they have got some unique ways of which we can qualify for their airdrop, and I personally think that they are going to have a loyal community, and this could very well be a popular network of meme coins in the very near future. So guys, expect big things from Eclipse. Maybe we'll be back with part 2 of the Eclipse series if there are more things to do. Who knows if the airdrop is coming sooner than we think, but we'll let you know if there are any changes or anything that we hit. But guys, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to check out all the other crypto airdrops in our YouTube channel. We are consistently updating that playlist. We are consistently providing you with reviews, guides, news, technical analysis, and so much more. So friends, we appreciate every single one of you, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.